Hello, so I'll be doing a Half-Life 2 mapping tutorial. This is for beginners, so if you're not a beginner, I wouldn't recommend watching the tutorial. But let's go into it. So you see Half-Life 2, you obviously need Half-Life 2, but this is for any other Source game. It has to be Source. It's like Portal, Left 4 Dead, Day of Defeat, Counter-Strike. I'm pretty sure Counter-Strike, yeah, Counter-Strike. So, you go on. So you go right click on Half-Life. We go to Properties. This lovely big window will pop up. Now we got a lot of options. Ugh, bit scary that. So we got updates, installed files, betas, control, workshop, game recordings and privacy. So we don't want any of those or any of those. We want installed files. Now we want to browse files. Okay. So this will open. Mine's a bit different because I've got my mod here, Town of Z. I just shove them anywhere because, you know, why not? Sounds. So we want to go to bin. Scroll down, we'll see hammer.exe. Now, I recommend creating a shortcut. Create a good old shortcut. Let's open up Hammer. Now something like this will open, and if you have Half-Life 2 episode 1, Half-Life 2 episode... Why have I got 2? I don't know. Half-Life 2 episode 2. So basically, you just pick which one you want, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to pick Half-Life 2. Press OK. Now this will load. See, it's a nice little white and miserable background. Very blinding actually. So we want to go to File, New. Now it will be black. So what I want you to do is place a block. So you want to place with the block tool right here. So I'll tell you all the tools we got. This is the grabber, so if you want to grab anything. This is like a zoomer. I didn't really use it. It's pretty useless. Now this is the camera. So you click on here, you hold it down to move around. That's pretty cool. This is the entity placer, the block, texture painter. We've got, what is that? I actually don't know. I've never used that. So this is for like your decals, stuff like that, blood, stuff like that. This is the same thing but for like rugs and stuff. The slice tool, clipping tool, slice, whatever. This is where this tool, wait, let me see, what's the name? Vertex tool, so you can change the shape and everything of the thingy. Now, I want you to place a block, make sure it's big enough for like a room. So stretch that up. Then you're going to right click and create object. Now yours will look like, let's see, wireframe. Yours will look like a wireframe like this because you've only just opened Hammer. So you want to go to this camera icon up at the top. You want to go camera, textured. Then yours block will have texture. So basically what you want to do with this block now is you want to press this tool, grab it, and then you will go. So these have got a lot of options here. Carve, make hollow, group, ungroup, tie to entity, move to world. A lot of options. Now what we're going to do is make hollow. And basically I'm just going to leave it like this because I'm pretty lazy and I don't really want to change it. Because I just leave it in this option anyway. Do that. Scrolling. See, it's hollow. Wow, look at that. So now you know how to place a block. Let's get in to entity. So you want to press this entity placer, I'm going to call it, and then you click this and place down. Now you can choose what entity you want. Clicking that, it will come up at the side. Categories, entities. So down here, there's a lot of entities, like a hell lot of them. But at the moment, we're going to be looking at info player start. So you place that down, and this is where your player will start by the name. So basically, this is where you start. Make sure it's in a good location, not at like a place where the player will fall to their death. But yeah, now let's get into the texture tool. So you wanna grab this tool. Actually, you don't want to do that. Don't listen to me. So you want to go to the browse textures. Okay, now onto textures. So all you want to do, you want to press browse the textures. Now this will crash, well it might crash if you've opened it for the first time, so I recommend saving. You go to file. So if you go down here to this little box, you can search for what kind of textures. So I'm just going to choose a random grass texture, like that. And then you go back to this grass thing, you right click and place it down. Look at that. Pretty neat. Pretty neat that is. So yeah. And also to save, you go to file, save, and just save wherever you want. Now I'm going to show you how to run your map. Alright, so for file, run map. Ooh, a lot of options here. So I recommend putting on fast and fast if you've got a big map. And then if you don't want to run the map, just put don't run. This is just if you want to compile it. I press OK. Here we go, spawned in your first map. How cool is that? Stone everywhere. Now next episode, I will show you how to use entities, and I will show you how to add skybox. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. And please, give me a sub if you like this tutorial.